So, this is one of them videos I make. There's a lot of things that people do, and I want you to remember these things. Do you remember the first time when you were younger, most likely when you were younger, that you were manipulated by people who either use money or they use power? So when people manipulate you with money, these days it's a paper thing or a digital thing. Do you remember how bad it felt afterwards when you realized you had been manipulated and horribly tricked and cheated? And did you just keep taking the money, or did you stop? And then there's power. Some people call it power of God. Some people call it magic. Some people call it gifts of God. My name is Nathaniel. Nathaniel means gift of God. When I was younger, growing up, people called me Than. Basically, up until maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I was called Than. Than means death. Thanos is like the Grim Reaper. Thanatopsis is the study of death. So people were basically calling me Death my whole life. I decided I'd rather be called Gift of God, Nathaniel. And then I started thinking about how people have manipulated me in life, whether it was money or power. Power means magic. Now, I didn't really believe in all that stuff or wanted to reject it. I rejected magic until almost 2 years ago. And I rejected power until earlier this year, maybe January of this year. Now that I understand what money is and what magic is and what manipulation is, when I think back, it hurts. I hurt a lot. Do you remember how sour it felt the first time you realized what had happened to you, manipulated? And power can be many things. It doesn't have to be the people here in Washington, D.C. who make the laws. People use sex magic. I'm a man and I've been manipulated sexually by women. It hurts. All y'all women out there who are hurt by men, by sexual manipulation, men hurt too, and I hurt from sexual manipulation too. And then someone chimed in because I've been complaining a lot about people from my hometown where I grew up in Reston, Virginia. I moved there in 1976 as a little kid when I was 4 years old with the people I grew up with, my family, whatever you want to call them, who have turned their backs on me. Another manipulation. However, I've turned my backs on them for the most part too, because every time I've tried to reach out, I get shit and shit upon and hurt. And that's them using power to hurt me. They could use their money to help me. Instead, they use their power to hurt me. So I'm here this morning waiting to take a shower and to do my laundry. I get here early, so I'm first in line. It's a hassle when people have to wait. And bro, you're about to be in a video for walking through that.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Nah, you're cool, man. You're just going to be in it.
All right.
And it hurts when you realize who manipulated you. Men get hurt from manipulation too. So I want y'all all to think back real hard. When you were first manipulated, was it money? Was it power? What was it? What did they use? Did someone sell you something you thought was one drug, but it was another drug, and they got you addicted on something bad or horrible? So because of this, a few people from my hometown of Reston have started chiming in and making note to me, whether they're following me on a social media platform or just to chime in and say, I hope you find your peace, or some other stupid comment rather than, hey bro, can I come into the city and buy you dinner? How you been? Let's talk. But they let me sit here 20 minutes from where I grew up, and I'm 51 years old. And I was elected to be the student class speaker for the 1990 South Lakes High School graduating class in Reston, Virginia. Very close to here. In fact, some people live here in D.C. and don't reach out to see how I'm doing. That shows you how much people care. And someone just chimed in on my Instagram, Sage Rupp. I forget her name when we were kids, but her name now is Sage. Ooh. Anyways, then last night when I was in prayer, I decided to make a list of names I was directed to, I was called to. I'm going to read that list to you now, and then I'm going to say goodbye and hope that anybody who watches this thinks about when they were first manipulated by other people and how they felt afterwards and how their heart hurt and their spirit hurt. And if you become cold, if you become disheartened, if you become anesthetized to this pain and hurt that's out here and that's within you, I want you to remember it, go back to that and find a way to heal. And I don't mean healing by taking a pill, because that does not heal you. That just drugs you. And the funniest thing is the United States government, when I was growing up, had a campaign called Just Say No to Drugs. And that was the same time that Dr. Robert DuPont came into the scene for the Ronald Reagan administration to pharmaceuticalize the entire nation as much as possible. Those same drugs that they give some people for medicine are also party drugs. And so if you're taking a medication and you later get into school and your friends want it from you, they want to buy it from you or share it, it's because it's a party drug. It's not a medicine for healing. Here's my list of names. And if you didn't ever do nothing evil, I'm sorry that I'm saying your name. And if you've done something evil, I hope you get in the trouble you deserve. And I mean evil. We've all been bad. We've all been bad or good. Right? And there's probably more bad people than good people. Right? Because we like to judge each other. And some people would judge me as a bad person. But I'm not evil. And most people are not evil. And there's many, many, many more of us than the evil ones. And we need to get rid of them. Here's this list. In no particular order. Wendy Farrar, Robin Regis, Michelle Kung, Christina Meehan, Melissa Spector, Kim Yoshida, Tahani Azat, Mai Bon, Valerie Rome, Christina Ruales, Sage Rupp, Courtney Smith, Shannon Pinkman, Audrey Lowe, Sarah Bell, Alexis Brandenburg, Elizabeth Pierce, Lauren Hoyt, Jennifer Ferriello, Jessica Joyner, Laura Robinson, Sarah Gama, Jennifer Silva, Jennifer Lally, Jenna Alter, Jennifer Fiore, Kathleen Scanlon, Patty Gorgoni, Cindy Harvey, Monica Magazine, Kim Welsh, Kelly Bedsole, Angie Koshanash, Jenny Bersinos, Sarah Schwartz, Kara Bruce, and Sue Inack. Those are names of people that came to my mind to write down. Some of you know exactly what you did to me. Some of you maybe only slighted me very small, or hurt me very small, or manipulated me very small. Some of you have done worse. Now that I'm thinking, more names are coming to my mind, but it's too much. I'll tell you this though, it's not okay to be evil. You need to be put in cages and taken out of our communities so we can protect our families and the children of tomorrow and the children of today. So we don't have millions more people like me grown up. And I'm on the good end of the spectrum out here in the homeless streets and in the streets. There's a very bad end of the spectrum too. Very bad. And because none of you have reached out to help me or cared to even check on me in a personal way, I hope any of you that have done evil get caught. And I hope that someday God finds a way to help me, because I can't barely seem to get any benefits here in the city other than Medicaid and food stamps, and take food from strangers and wait for hours just to take a shower to do my laundry. And when you turn your back on your friends and your family, you've become just like a white cracker slave master that's now been revealed not to always be white. The American flag is red, white, and blue. The red is 7 red stripes of blood, 6 white stripes, and I don't even know. Angry? You fucking right I'm angry. I grew up in the wealthiest county in the country, Fairfax County. And y'all people did me wrong. And now I'm out here doing right. So you want to bring the insults, you want to bring the fight, suggest y'all come see me. And guess what? Y'all should meet my friend Quetzalcoatl. Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha!